Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Township of Springfield Board of Adjustment meeting for April 21st, 2026. The time is 6:07. Adequate notice of this meeting has been given in accordance with the Sunshine Law. Notice was published on January 1st in the local source, one of the official newspapers for the Township of Springfield for the year 2026, and posted in the Annex Building on January 22nd, 2026. Can we please stand to salute the flag? I pledge allegiance. Thank you. May we please have a roll call?
Mr. Stephen Hochstein? Mr. Stephen Furstenbaum?
Present.
Ms. Marla Naparano? Ms. Michael Michael Wegstein, I'm sorry. Mr. Peter Shewitz? Ms. Anika Dotson? Mr. Randy Perlman? Vice Chair Mark Cunningham? And Chair Jody Cohen.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you very much. Okay, the first order of business is resolutions. We have one resolution on this evening. Resolution 2025-16, 45 South Springfield Avenue, Block 1402, Lot 6. This was for an extension to file the minor subdivision deed. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the resolution? Are there any comments or questions? If there are none, is there a motion to approve?
I'll move. Second.
Mr. Hochstein?
Yes.
Mr. Wegstein? Yes. Mr. Furstenbaum?
Yes.
Ms. Naparano? Vice Chair Cunningham?
Yes.
And Chair Cohen.
Yes.
Great.
Madam Chair, Stephen Hale, without my tie, because I'm not making any presentation, but I just want to appear on behalf of the church and say thank you all again for your efforts. And I do have a copy of the recorded deed. I think we sent it to the assessor.
Thank you, thank you. I didn't
Thank you
get it.
very much,
So that's
Mr.
great.
Hale.
Have a great night.
You too. Thank you. Okay, we are going to move on to the applications. We have one application this evening, which is application 2026-3 for 2 Lynn Drive, Block 3603, Lot 12. This is a request for a variance to construct a deck at the property. Is the applicant here? Hi, how are you? Come on up. Is it just you that's going to be speaking? Okay, so we're going to swear you in first.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
I do.
Please keep your voice up into the mic. Give us your full name, spell your last name, and give us your address.
My name is Vivian Orleans, Vivianeorleans. My home address is 2 Lynn Drive, Springfield, New Jersey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, would you like us to walk the board through the request that you're making this evening, and the reasons for your request?
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for your time today. I am here requesting a permit for our proposed deck. The requirement is a 30-foot rear yard setback. We currently sit at 36 feet, and we are proposing at 20 feet. One of the main reasons for this request is safety. The existing stairs are starting to deteriorate, and they are no longer in good condition, which create a concern for us or anyone that is using them. In addition, this past fall, we had beehives inside our wall where the deck is planned. At one point, multiple bees made their way into our homes. And we are concerned about the possibility of that issue returning if the area is not properly addressed. Beyond safety reasons, this deck would also improve how we use our space. We frequently host small gatherings and family events. Many of our loved ones live in apartment buildings, so our home has become a place where everyone comes together comfortably. We also make an effort to include our neighbors. We've been living in Springfield for over 12 years. We have a great relationship with our neighbors across the street, the Quick family, as well as the Toby family, who recently moved into the town, as well as our friends down the street. My apologies. We currently have a patio that we plan to keep, and the addition of the deck will complement the space nicely and create more of a functional, cohesive outdoor area. So overall, this request is about improving safety and maintaining our property and creating a better space for our family, friends, and neighbors while we still being respectful of our surroundings. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Members of the board, do you have any questions for the applicant?
I do. A couple. Is there a reason you're keeping the concrete patio if you're putting a deck in? Is it that you're not taking it out?
We just think it will complement everything. We do sit in the back of the patio oftentimes, so it's pretty much.
Is the deck high enough off the ground that you can go underneath the deck?
No. Well, the deck will be higher than the patio is like on the other side of the backyard.
Well, the survey that I see shows the concrete patio with the deck over it. Is that wrong?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. It looks like you're putting a deck,
The deck
On
won't
top
be
of-
going over the patio.
it won't,
It'll be right next to the patio, I believe.
It's confusing then.
Oh, okay.
That's the fence.
So yeah, the deck will be right next to the patio. It won't necessarily be over.
So it's on the other side of the house, not?
No, it's on the same side. It's just the patio is on the right side, the deck will be more on the left side, if that makes sense. Not necessarily above it.
So is it drawn wrong on the survey? Just, that's what I'm questioning. Because it looks like it's right over the reason I ask is, we always have a problem with impervious coverage, and if you're putting a patio over the deck, a deck over the patio, if you take it out, it'll help with water runoff, but that's not the main point. And the other thing, I read the engineer's comments, you don't want to have any kind of stairway down to the yard on there, or, because there's no stairway shown.
I don't believe so. No stairs. Yes. I'm sorry, say that again.
I said, do you plan on having a stairway down to the yard, because it's not shown?
I'm going to assume, you give me one second.
How, can we have,
Oh, yeah,
her
sure.
come up and testify? That way it'll be on the record, rather than
Of course.
your,
Mom, wait, I've given my sister a deck, right? Yes. Oh, yeah, so yeah, there will
wait,
be.
wait.
We're
First
gonna
have to
swear her in.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth? Yes. Please state your full name and give your home address.
I, Sonia C. Orleans, 2 Lane Drive, Springfield, New Jersey.
Thank you.
Yes, back to your question. my apologies.
So if you're going to put a stairway, I read the engineer's report, and there was a comment that if you're going for a variance, you can't put the stairway that would encroach on what you're already asking for. So if you're putting a stairway in, where would it be? Do you have any idea?
Can I explain to her in my language? It's okay?
Yeah. And then she'll explain to us.
Yeah.
Then she's translated, right? It's better for me if I explain it to her.
Okay.
Thank you. Mascalia, Bobarioa, Nebarioa, et puis après avec la kitchen de pour kitchen kota et puis mascalia monter sur Barioa sur balcon kitchen.
Okay, so much is kind of I've put patio on the land with this,
Yes.
so you basically have connected.
Exactly. Pas connecté non, but you have connected.
Okay, so much is kind of en bas,
Yeah.
en bas, for patio en bas there.
Exactly. Et puis vous montez aussi sur balcon kitchen parce que Barioa c'est pour kitchen. I'm so sorry, that's my language.
That's okay.
Okay, so the stairs won't be to the right of the deck. It'll be necessarily underneath the deck, closer to the patio, if that makes sense.
So the question is, you don't need a variance for that. That will be within the setbacks according to your survey. That's the question. You don't need a variance for the stairway. It's
Oh.
you're going to place it within the setback.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what the engineer's report was asking.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
And then the other question is, there's some blue on there, it says that you have to put a 4-foot-high fence as opposed to a 6-foot-high, where there's no on here, areas highlighted in blue do not conform to ordinance. Is that wrong?
Well, it's a corner lot, so there's 2 fronts. I think that's why it has to be 4 instead of 6, but I don't know that, are you asking to put a 6-foot fence
No,
there?
we already have the fence set up. We're not. Yeah. we
Oh, it's
have
already
the fence.
existing?
Yeah,
Madam
yeah.
Chair, they came for a variance
Years
a
ago.
long time ago.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a pre-approved.
That's approved.
variance?
Got it.
Yeah, yeah,
Correct.
Because it didn't say anything about it, so I was
Yeah,
confused.
okay, makes sense.
That was my only questions, that if you're building over the patio, you really could take it out and help with water runoff. And then just make sure the stairs are not in the setback.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
Your application refers to a prior variance. Can you give me particulars about that?
We just talked about that. So that's what we were just talking about. When there was a fence, it's a corner lot, and the 6-foot fence in the front yard of the corner lot was approved in 2017.
So that's what
That was the approval in 2017, that's right. Mm-hmm.
the answers were the paperwork was contradictory.
Got it. It was confusing, yes. Mhm. So that's, I think, right, our secretary just confirmed that it was the fence height in 2017.
That's correct. At the time when Bob reviewed the proposed deck, we used that old survey because they didn't have an updated survey. So Bob just suggested we go with that. I can understand where the confusion was, but that 6-foot fence at the time in 2017 was approved.
I'm sorry, I'm just confused. The deck is over the patio, so are you gonna be able to access the patio?
It's not necessarily over the patio. It will be right behind the kitchen, and then the patio is to the left of the deck, behind the family room.
Do you have this image that was presented to us where it shows the
Survey? Yes.
detail of this concrete patio and then in handwritten it's in blue ink it says deck?
I think it was wrongfully drawn, because based off looking at the picture, the deck should be here where the stairs are.
All the way to the left.
Means the deck is
Yes.
on the other side of the house and the
No,
patio
not
is-
necessarily the left side of the house. So it should really be, yeah.
So it's just drawn, that's why it was confusing, so the.
I'm sorry, now
so-
that makes more sense.
So the deck is on the left side.
Yes, and the
patio is
patio's on the right side, correct.
So they're side by side.
Yes, correct.
And then the stairwell will go down towards the concrete patio?
No, we'll be, yeah, of the deck, yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
The deck stairs will come down to the concrete patio?
Yes.
So they'll be within the setback? Okay, can I ask that as a condition, if we approve tonight, that a new survey or a survey updated drawing showing the location of the deck properly is submitted to us for the file?
I do have a comment then. There is a utility easement that goes through your yard, and if you put it 16 feet out on the other side, it looks like it's gonna go over the utility easement.
Hold on.
Yeah, it says 10 feet.
There's a utility easement, so if you took that deck and you slid it over and you were 16 feet out, looks like you'd be building over that easement.
No, they're talking about to here. Are you referring to the 10 feet
Where it
utility
says
row?
10-foot utility
Yeah.
right away, you can't build over that.
I don't think, here, this, wouldn't that be behind the fence? No?
No, your fence is way up here.
They're talking about this right here, right? Or would it go over it?
Somewhat on an angle.
I don't think so. At 16 feet? Okay. So it would have to be at 16 feet instead of 20 feet?
We don't know, actually.
What,
I don't think we know.
I think what our chairman says is you need an accurate survey to be presented to the town to show that you're not going over the right-of-way.
Okay.
part.
I want to be very clear so we can help you. Can she come up for a second with the survey? Can I just show you what we're talking about here? Okay, so because there is, if you look at the survey and we're looking at the rear line, there is this 10-foot utility easement here. What we're saying is that if the deck is actually proposed on the side over the kitchen staircase, you cannot encroach on this at all. So it looks like it has to end before it. So we don't know what the distance would be here and whether or not that's something that you're actually want to request, if you want a deck that size or not. I don't know what you're gonna, if this is what you're actually proposing. If it's the alternate where you're putting the deck over here and not over the concrete, then we would need a survey to show us what the dimensions are here and if you're even asking for that.
Yeah, they could either shorten it or put it at an angle so it doesn't go over the easement.
Those are your two possibilities. What we were just saying was that you could either shorten the deck, or as you approach that easement, you angle the deck. It will be a little bit, it wouldn't be a straight line, but an angled line so that you get maybe the width of the deck, but not so much the depthness of going further into the backyard, just along the easement line.
Got it. Okay.
We don't even know if this is to scale. Maybe that is 16 feet, we don't know.
Yeah, we're not, yeah.
Yeah. So
But
we
if
have
this
to
is
do that.
33 and that's 16, it seems like it's gonna be way out into the.
Yeah, yeah, so that's the angle.
I guess it's, yeah, unfortunately, I hate to make you come back, but I do think that we would need to see the survey with the proposed deck in its location, scaled correctly, so that we could make a determination,
Okay.
so.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
So with that, do you think that you would be able to get that done for us so that you could come back to our next meeting?
When is the next? I think so.
Next month.
Next. Okay. Yeah.
May
Should be, yeah.
19th? Okay, so we're gonna do a motion to carry to May 19th. Is that the correct date for sure?
Yes.
Okay. So is there a motion to carry application 2026-3 to the May 19th hearing?
Can I just add something? Can you also show the stairway in your new, when you redraw it, can you show where the stairs are going to be as well?
Certainly.
Is this being built through through a construction company that has plans? The proposed decking? I'm assuming you guys
Yes.
did not do it by yourself.
No.
Who's doing the drawings for the deck? Because you need either, you do it or an architect has to do it.
We know the guy's name. I don't really have his information.
In order to have drawings submitted to the town for a permit, it either has to be you or an architect. You cannot.
Okay.
A contractor's not allowed to make the drawings.
Oh, really? Okay.
Unless he's a licensed architect or engineer.
Got it.
Okay, so is, to, a motion? Do we have a?
Moved.
Thank you, second?
I'll second.
Thank you.
Mr. Furstenbaum?
Yes.
Mr. Hochstein?
Yes.
Ms. Naparano? Mr. Weckstein? Vice Chair Cunningham?
Yes.
And Chair Cohen?
Yes.
Motion
Was
passed.
there a question?
No, I was just gonna say thank you. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay. So let's just let Mr. Bergen announce for any member of the public that's here.
Any members of the public who are present for this application, it's being carried to May 19th. There'll be no further notice. You don't have to publish again
Okay.
or email notices. Anyone is getting notice tonight that you'll be back on the 19th.
Yes,
Thank you.
okay?
Thank you so much.
All
I
right, thank
appreciate
you
it.
very
Have a good
much.
one.
We'll see you then.
I still have to stay, okay.
Okay, is there any further business this evening? None. Do we have a motion to adjourn? Second? Second. All in favor? Aye. Thank you very much.